Hey guys, what's going on? What's up? What's up? It's a little later in the day today. I actually recorded a video this morning during the open, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it this morning. I wasn't talking very much. I wasn't really explaining the setups. There was a lot of dead time. I didn't take trades back to back, so I just decided not to upload it. It was kind of crap, but I'll go over it and we can actually watch the recording. I'll pull it up here. And wow, you get to see two of me? No, one of me is enough. So let's see. So this was the morning. I actually ended up, so Top Step is having a big sale. I ended up picking up two extra accounts, and I'm trading them all as a group. So I'm trading three accounts now as the group, and I was just getting used to the orders. Stuff was a little different, but everything connects properly, and it doesn't really make it that much more difficult. So it's all good. So let me show you the trades here. I was just putting in my stops, trying to find a trade. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting around, no trades yet. I was waiting for this hourly long setup, and I'll go over that in a second. I was waiting for this long right here. So I tried to take it long, again. Finally caught the bottom here with a really good long. Let me just show you the video though. Let's see if we can listen to me. If it's I was so close. I think we'll still get it. It's weird how it doesn't should be getting filled here. I don't know what's going on.
Order filled.
Nice. So I did that, and then I put my stop in place, and I was actually in profit pretty good. I had two contracts. Just bounced into all of the setups. Hold on, let me mute that. So I had two contracts long, and I was looking for the move back up to 85. Now that's like a 30-point trade. I was risking 10 or 15 points, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, depending on where your stop is, and it was decently in profit, but only by like 10 points. And it eventually kept failing. It failed the hourly level. It fit like it was a 30-minute long, a 5-minute long, 15-minute long, hourly long. Longs all across the board. But unfortunately, it just stopped me out. Yeah, it stopped me out. So after it stopped me out, I was just waiting patiently, and I'm glad. Look at that. Dumped another 40 points on two contracts. That's like $1,600. Oof. Glad I stopped out. Now I'm just looking for another entry long. I really think it's gonna get long. So there I am. I'm long two contracts at 15,847. Now if we look at that 15,847, you can see I added and excuse me, and what is this? I bought one more, and my last trade, as was I in profit? No, I wasn't in profit for that. So that first trade was a stop out because it bounced all the way up here, and then I moved my stop, and then I got stopped out for like $300 profit. And then I took the same trade again on a very tight setup. Very, very tight setup. 1502. I believe it was a 5-point stop. Almost got stopped out. 3 contracts, and that thing rips, man. Like 100 points in 4 candles. But that first 5-minute candle, I took advantage of the rip, and I sold it for 50 points or something. 36, 37. I could have waited a little longer, but I've learned that I need to have a mechanism in place to protect my profits. So there's no way, especially with the trailing drawdown that's going to last for I think another $1,000 or $2,000 or something, 1,500. There's no way I could have let that get away from me. I was 3 contracts deep. That alone was like, I don't know, what's 40 points on one contract? $800. That's like $2,400 for 3 contracts. So those numbers were getting kind of crazy. And if you have a $2,000, I'm getting confused here. If you have a trailing drawdown anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000, there's no way you can let that pull back. That's crazy. You can't really let those runners run until your trailing drawdown is fixed. So we're almost there. We were almost ready to let this thing run another 50 points, but anyways, that's all good. And then I took a quick trade here on, I think it was NQ. I meant to hit up MNQ, and I just immediately stopped out because I saw it was NQ. And that was it. I didn't take any other trades today. You can look on ES. Did I take anything on MNQ? No, nothing on MNQ. So overall, a crazy day. Like, I'm up pretty good on all the accounts, and excuse me. I'm excited now that I have 3 in 1, because now I can trade. I don't have to feel pressured to risk so much money, right? Because I was taking 2 contracts with 15 points before, and I don't want to do that on every trade. Like, yeah, I had 3 contracts for 4 points, but that's really 1 contract with 12 points. Now, I like the 8 points, I like the 10 points, I like 12 points. A couple guys that I trade with use the tighter stops, and I think it's just it's overall a much better way to trade, especially NQ. You can easily tighten up that risk. And here's another good trade with that same thing in mind. What is the high of this? 21.75. And the low of this is 18.50. So 3.25 points. Beautiful trade. You could, I mean, I would risk on that one probably 8 points. If you did 6 or 8 points with 2 contracts, you're risking $320 or $40. So 8 points, and it ripped 40 points, 50 points from there. So there are really good trades to be had on NQ if you snipe your entries and wait for your setups. And it can afford you much tighter stops. So all in all, no complaints today. I'm officially funded. You know, it's pretty sick. From here on out, I'm hoping I can just chill out, take the setups as they come. I get really antsy when I'm up, and there's no like profit limit. So on the accounts that are just starting, there's like a consistency rule, right? For almost every prop firm, there's a consistency rule. You can only be up a certain amount in a day before it recalculates, because you can only have 50% or 30% of your profit target be from one day. So when I don't have that, it's like there's an unlimited amount, top end, right? So I've implemented some rules, and I'm still fine-tuning them, but more or less, if I'm up a certain amount of money, so more than... I wrote it down and I already forget it. This is going to make me look stupid. It's all good. After I'm up $500, I cannot give back all of it without stopping. And if I'm up $800, I can take one more trade for $200. So that way, there's an upper end, right? There's no like, oh, I'm gonna keep trading and keep making money. I'm thinking also, if I'm up a certain amount of money, and it's past like the open, like 10:30 or something, like an hour in, an hour and a half in, probably more like an hour in, I can't open any new trades, and I can't take any more risk. I think that would be a good one too, because if I'm up $2,000, I should not be giving back $2,000. That's retarded. I just, there needs to be rules in place for that. That's not acceptable. So I will update you guys with what I finally decide. But for now, that up a certain amount and not able to risk any more money, that's in place right now. But I also might do a time thing. So thought I would update you. Thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.